everybody, and welcome back once again to Let's Play Motorsport Manager. This is your second update of the day, a double upload day to make up for the lack of videos over the weekend, and it's going to be a big one. It's gonna be a big one. Because, as I pointed out at the end of the last session, this could be the race where we might be able to push for points. The tyre wear is looking favourable. Weight stripping could assist us on a track that favours a bit of speed. So we're going to focus all of our efforts to preparing our car for this weekend. I don't care less what happens after this. I just want to get at least 1 point post-patch. That's all I want. As soon as I've got that point, I'm happy. And I think this could be our best chance. So we're going to see what happens. Keep your fingers crossed, folks. This could be the one. We have a dilemma. And apparently, they want to use Nikolai Surikov for a marketing campaign. Apparently, it might be a little bit distracting for Nikolai. We don't need any distractions for Milan, thank you. We're preparing for a big race. So we are going to deny the opportunity for them to use Surikov. They aren't puppets to be used at your every whim. Stick your £500,000, stick your voting power. No siree. Right then. Preparation of the vehicle is not quite ready yet. We're still preparing the car after the last race. And now we're ready. Car repair finished. So how are we going to prepare our car? Of course, it's the engine, it's the brakes, it's the rear wing. Crucial parts next time out. The rear wing is the weakest of the lot, but I want those engines ready at 100%. Ready so I can weight strip them down and give ourselves a nice performance boost on a crucial part. Similarly, the brakes aren't too far off as well, so we'll get them done at the same time. So 7 days before the race, our engine will be maxed reliability wise, our brakes will be maxed reliability wise, and then we can focus our efforts on perhaps the front and the rear wings next. Sounds like a plan to me. In terms of the performance, again, we're not really focusing on performance right now. We will do after this race though, because time is ticking away and we need to ramp up the performance of our gearbox, ramp up the performance of our engine in preparation for next season. Right, sponsorship deals will be ready come close of play. So we shall advance ourselves forward to the race weekend and let the excitement commence. Alright, we can apparently choose a vote. What would we like to implement next season? 1 million smackers. We can afford it. And is there any rules that would really benefit us? The only rule that I don't really like in this series is the fueling situation. Having to stop twice. I think the fuel tanks are too small. However, ultimately, I'm not that bothered for next season because I don't expect to be competitive. So I'm not going to waste that 1 million. That could go towards another part at some point in the future. So we're not going to be spending any cash to get a vote. Ooh, that's a little bit of a foolish thing that I've just done there. We've just gone right past the point of no return almost. Let's have a look at this. So front wing, rear wing, 11 days after the race. Okay, so front wing is 85, so that's pretty good. So we'll go rear wing and do that for 5 days. And that should get us near to around about, what, 85-90%, which would be pretty decent. Alright. We have the full contingent of sponsorship deals available. Of course, we're not 5-star anymore, but let's see what's on offer here. See what's on the table. Second or above. We're not aiming for such dizzy heights, so upfront payment is the most important, so we shall accept Northern Harbour. And as for this slot here, this is all about figuring out which gives us the most money over the course of the deal. That averages out to 300 grand a race. What's that? I do my calculations here. Do my calculations. Bear with me, folks. Do my calculations. 6.5 million over the course of 11 races. That's a nice whopping 590,000 per race. That's pretty decent. We've got 400,000 per race over 50 races. Add a 500 grand upfront payment. Divide that by 15, and that is only 433,000 per race, and it's a longer deal. So the best deal is SEP Oil. We shall take it. Which gives us a nice 25,000 smackaroonies in the bank, which isn't too bad at all. Right then. 5 days till the race. Let's keep moving forward. Let me just check the improving. Are we still improving nicely? Yes, we're still improving nicely. Good. Just checking that the staff haven't been reallocated without my say-so. Right, race weekend is here. We're here. We're here. Oh, we're ready to rock and roll here. Let's have a look at the parts now. Let's have a look at the parts for Sundin. Engine and brakes are maxed. Rear wing is at 90. Surikov brakes the engine on max. Rear wing is at 90. Alright. Alright. So let's get ourselves ready. Let's get ourselves planned and prepped. It's going to be a sunny qualifying, which means we're going to auto-qualify. Race is clear. Could be 50-50 that. Could mean a bit of shower or two. Could mean sunshine. Could just mean cloud. It's open to interpretation. Righty-ho then. So it's medium fuel burn, which means it makes no difference because of the fuel tank. Tyre wear is down set to low. So I'm confident that we probably could do with a bit more of the softer tyres this time around. And less of the harder compounds. So we go 753 for both cars. 16 laps. We're looking at roughly 5-lap stints. See you. I will see you just before qualifying because I'll do the auto qualifying on camera. So see you in qualifying. Here we are. Qualifying is soon to be upon us. Practice didn't go too bad. We got the car set up nicely. Sunday getting the faster time on a set of mediums. 1 minute and 9.1 on a set of mediums. Surikov on a 1 minute 9.3 on a fairly used set of softs. So, well, as we know, the practice times mean nothing. But it's good that we're up there on the pace. But the qualifying will show us our true pace. And we're keeping our fingers crossed. We are keeping... and look at that Sundin there saying our pace looks so good. She's quietly confident. She's quietly confident. She's looking forward to qualifying. She's looking forward to the race. She, like Potter, thinks this is our best chance to get some points. We have already done the weight stripping before practice. 60% reliability given up on Sundin's car for 180 performance points. 70% on Surikov's for 210. Is that going to be enough? Oh ho ho, time will only tell. This is Sundin, qualifying trim with super overtake mode. Or in fact, I'm going to actually go. You get a 10% performance increase with qualifying trim, but a 15% performance increase with the soft tyres. I think we're going to chance it. Soft tyres and super overtake with Sundin. And with Surikov, soft tyres with qualifying trim. And as I suspected, it is going to be a soft stint race. Sundin may have to go to one set of mediums. But Surikov can easily do 3 soft stints. Car setups have been perfected, honed. The drivers are ready to rock and roll. Qualifying, please be a good one. Here we go. Sundin with her overtake mode, a super overtake. Can she qualify high up? She's in 11th, that's not bad. Roughly where she was in the last race. Is she going to improve? She did improve her time, but not enough. Surikov in 17th. This is again not good. Oh, look at that! At the death, Surikov goes from 17th up to 13th. That is definitely a good sign. Qualifying complete, 11th and 13th. This, I think, is our best dry qualifying that we've had post-patch. Any qualifying is better than this is due to variable weather. Look at that. A Scuderia Rossini on pole at their home Grand Prix. Would you credit that? Oh, come on, come on. Keep your fingers crossed, guys. The qualifying kind of ties up with what I thought. This is going to be a good chance for us to get some points, but we're going to have to perfect our strategy in the race. It's sunny with a hint of cloud. Let's have a look at the track temperatures here. Let's have a look at the track temperatures. See how hard we can push these tyres. It's fairly warm, which means we're going to have to be careful with them. Okay, so Sundin is going for the soft tyres and the race trim. Soft tyres with the race trim for Surikov. Right, car setup. So Sundin, she's going to struggle a little bit. She's going to maybe only get 5 laps. But we only need to do 5, 5 and 6. So we're going to start her off on the set of softs. And this will be her 5 lap stint. So this will be a 5 lap stint. Her first stint will be a short stint. And then we'll go and play it by ear after that. So that's Sundin. Surikov, he can go a little bit longer. So his first stint is going to be the 6 lap stint so that we don't have them stacked. And again, he can easily make these soft tyres last for 6 laps. So, yeah. Nothing else for us to do. It's a straightforward strategy. It's going to be a short race, 16 laps, and it only takes 1 minute and 10 on a qualifying lap to get around. Well, actually 1 minute 8, wasn't it, for qualifying? So 1 minute 10 is about race pace, 1 minute 11. So it's going to be a quick one. It's going to be a quick one. Driver strategies, we're going to push the tyres to start with, and we're going to go on overtake mode, off the line. Can we do it? Can we do it? We saw the grid, but just a quick recap. We've got a Scuderia Rossini on pole, it's Veracruz. We've got Becker second, Wexler in third, Holt on fourth. Looks like the Scuderia Rossini have the upper hand today. Panther, 5th and 6th. And then it's Windsor Kitano. Windsor Kitano. We're going to have to pass one of these cars to get points. He's starting on a used set of softs. An interesting strategy. He's starting on mediums, but his car will have the pace to hack the mediums anyway. The Wolf on mediums might be vulnerable. Wolfgang Schmidt on a set of hard tyres does make no sense whatsoever. So some interesting strategies here. Some people could be shooting themselves in the foot, which is good for us. Come on. Right, we're going to follow Sundin to start with. She's higher on the grid. And we're off, and she has literally stalled on the line, and she's blocked off Surikov. She's hampered both of our cars' starts, as she's now dropping well back in the grid. What is she doing? You fool, Sundin. The one time we needed a good start, and that was it. Goodness gracious. Thankfully, Surikov wasn't hampered too badly, and he's up into 11th place, and he's looking to progress even further forward, but it's okay. It's fine. She's just going to have to work her way up through the field. She's not the type of person to panic. Although Potter is probably doing wheelies in horror in the old paddock, cursing Sundin. Of all the time, Sundin, you've been so great over the past couple of races, and now you decide to forget to engage first gear as she's dropping back even further by the looks of it. And now she's stuck behind Blanc in 17th position. Right, Surikov, come on. What's other people doing? They're all still pushing quite hard with the tyres and some of them with the engine. Let's have a look when we cross the line what our engine, what our fuel load is saying. Our fuel load is saying, oh, we've got plenty of fuel to burn. That's what it's saying. Let's keep burning that fuel. Part condition shouldn't be too bad as Surikov moves up into 9th position. Put the pedal to the metal. Mr. Surikov, come on. Sundin's up into 16th. She's got a long way to go. Even though she is only 16th, she's only 3 seconds behind Surikov, so all is not lost. Don't forget, she is coming in relatively early as well, so she can get clear air when she needs it. We're going to just put her on neutral now because there's no point of burning through and wasting condition when you're stuck in traffic. So she's just going to now just canter a little bit. Meanwhile, we're just going to go now medium with Surikov just for a lap or two before his in-lap. She needs to just come down to medium also. Let's have a look at this. So let's have a look where she is here. She's still got a little bit of time where to play with. She's up into 16th. She's cursing Flores. This is the first time we're seeing her losing her cool. Usually she's calm as you like. Calm as a cucumber. But she's just getting a little bit flustered. She knows she's blown the start. She knows that Potter was really expecting something special today, but don't worry. Right, one more lap. We could have brought her in now, actually. We could have brought her in that lap. We got her into some clear air, possibly. She was going to do a 5-lap stint. This is actually a 6-lap stint. We may have gone a lap too long here. Is the pressure getting to Potter? Is he cracking under the pressure? Push the tyres. I don't even know if she can push the fuel. She's quite borderline here. We're going to chance it. We're going to push the fuel a little bit. Push that fuel. I think she should make it. We better pit her as well, actually. While I'm here talking, I haven't actually brought her into the pits. Right, we'll go for another 5-lap stint. 6 laps of fuel. Fine, go. Is she going to make it to the... She's going to make it, isn't she? Yeah, she's going to make it. Right, first stop. In she comes. I'm going to take her out normal to start with. Surikov. Push. He's coming into the pits. We're going to give him a 5-lap stint, I think. Yes, we are. Is that right? Is that 5 laps? I believe so. Oh. Let's play it. Let's see if it works. And another set of soft tyres. Surikov is in 10th position here, and he's in the points at the moment, but it's far too early to get our hopes up into overtake mode for the last second half of this lap. As he is really... Somebody's gone off! Look at that! Somebody's in the gravel! Who was that? De Wolf! In the gravel! Would you credit that? As Surikov now is blasting down the home straight as he's about to enter the pits. So it'll be interesting to see where Sundin comes out here, where she feeds out, and he's coming. There we go, he's out now. As Sundin, let's have a look. Tyre wear's looking good. We're going to actually push now and push the high. We're going to push the high. Come on, push the high. There we go. Whoa, she's flying past. She's up into 12th. And where is Surikov? He's in 9th. This is good stuff. Pushy. Look at that, Sundin. If only you got a better start, we could have had 2 cars in the points. But I'm not being greedy. Right, where's Surikov? Here he is. He's got 10th place all over the back of him. He's got... Okay, it's fine. They're on medium tyres, though. What are they doing? Are they pushing hard? He's pushing his tyres very hard. We've got people conserving tyres up ahead. People pitting... Okay, people in the pits. We don't know what's going on with the strategies, but all we can do is focus on our own. And that's fine. It's perfectly reasonably fine. Just be careful with the tyre temps. It's a bit too early in the stint to have them go start blistering. But what we could do, car condition, yeah, looking good, looking good. For our final stint, what we're going to do is we're going to put it on, going to give ourselves a couple of extra laps of fuel and then put it on overtake mode for the entirety and blast our way to the finish. Surikov in 9th, and there's a nice gap to 10th, there's a nice gap to 11th, and he's got problems with his car in 8th. This is looking very good for Phoenix Knights. I told you I had a good feeling about this race. All the portents were lining up, all the stars were aligning in perfect alignment. We knew this was our chance and we prepared for it with perfection. Let's just not forget to pit when the time comes. Right, let's have a look at this. 3.1, 3.04. Okay, so he's not going to get an opportunity. Right, we're going to actually be able to. We're going to overtake mode here. Overtake mode here because he's only got another couple of laps before he has to come in, and they're both going to come in on the same lap because there's enough of a gap between us. 10 seconds. Sundin is behind. She's also going to go overtake. So she's effectively just going to mirror Surikov's strategy, and she's got a little. She can only do one more lap after this, and then she's going to have to come in. So this could well be it. Black smoke in the distance. It's Piaget, and he is out of there, out of the race. Screwed. Goodbye. Just don't get stuck behind him. Overtake him. Don't get stuck behind him. Okay, he's into the pits. Right, here we go. Last lap. Push, push, push. Push like you've never pushed before, Surikov. Set of soft tyres. We're going to fuel you to the end. 6 laps of fuel so we can push as hard as we can. Should we give him one more? No, we'll go with 6. I think we don't want to be sat in the pits for too long refueling and wasting precious time and then having a heavy fuel load to boot. So we'll go with park conditions looking good. Fuel, 6 laps of fuel. Tyres have been changed. We can do no more. Potter has done all he can for Surikov. Sundin. Sundin's turn. Soft tyres. Fuel her to the end. 6 laps of fuel. Park conditions are fine. She's getting the same treatment. Can she get into the points? 11th place is right. 11th and 10th place are right ahead of her. They are right ahead of her. Look at that. We've got all these cars. All these cars pretty much line astern. She can get into the points. And we've got pitters. Becker is pitting for part repair here. Not that we're going to pass a... not that we're going to pass... a what do you call it car? A Steinman. But you never know. Right, he's going to now push it on overtake mode until the end of this race. Normal tyres, 11th position, but there are cars ahead of us to pit, are there? I think there's, well, only one? It's got to be more than that, surely. It's got to be more than that. Surikov is in 11th. Holtz is pitting. He's got problems with his car, as Flores. How on earth have we ended up in 11th? I thought we were going to be comfortable. Oh yes, we've got pitters here. They're pitting for fuel, you see. It's the tyres aren't looking beaten up, but it's the fuel that was the problem. And Surikov is up into 7th position. Oh, Sundin in 13th. 12th. I think a points finish for Sundin is a little bit too much to ask. Her bad start really hampered her. She got stuck in traffic and she's never been able to recover after that. 10th place is too far ahead. Oh, that was close. That was close. Oh, thank the heavens above. Surikov, 8th position. He's got cars behind him. Got a couple of laps to go. Going to put him now on push for the tyres because there's plenty to give. There's plenty of temperature to play with. Tyre wear's not a problem. 9th position is crawling all over the back of him. It's Piaget. Engine readout's looking a bit dodgy, she's saying. 20, okay, turn it down, Sundon. You're not going to get... you're not going to get much higher than that. I don't think they're pitting again. Where's Piaget? Piaget is down to 10. There he is. There he is. Sundon's too far back. Will his engine last? He's got 2 laps. 2 laps. The cars behind are pushing, although Piaget is conserving tyre. We should have this. Piaget is falling away. Piaget is falling back. We should have this. Come on, Surikov, don't let us down. Don't, just ignore them. Ignore any readings. You've only got 1 lap after this. We're going to now turn you up to overtake and overtake and push as hard as you can. Just do it, come on. Black smoke ahead! Black smoke ahead! Another position gained here. Don't get stuck behind him. No! Pass him, you fool! That has let Lipponen close right up to the back. Oh, no. No. Come on. Oh, you bugger! You little rascal! Oh, so close. Sundin is actually right up the back of Wexler here. She's passed him. She's in the points. She's in the points as well. Just make sure you can finish. Just make sure you can finish. Surikov has crossed the line in 8th position, and Sundin crosses the line in 10th. That's a double points finish. Yes. And look at that, another race victory for Harry Chapman. He doesn't qualify on pole, but when it comes to the race, he's a damn good racer. Wow. Wow. So look at that. Look at that. It makes for good reading. Surikov got off to the slightly better start, and that put him... that stood him in good stead for the rest of the race. Sundin was always on the back foot, but she managed, by a bit of luck, with Wexler's retirement, managed to sneak in to 10th position to bring both cars home into the points. And what would make this even better is if there one or two of these just have an illegal part and get demoted. That would just top it off perfectly. Get scrutineering properly, guys. Get your magnifying glasses out and make sure every dimension is up to scratch. Damn it. They are up to scratch. But 5 points gathered is a massive achievement considering where we were 2 races ago in Cape Town. 18th and 19th. We were an all-time low. But our race at the British Grand Prix at Guildford gave us a bit of hope. We performed well. Just missing out on the points. And then we came to Milan, high on confidence. This track was going to suit us. The tyre selections were going to suit us. And we were ready to try and give it our all to get into the points. And we have done exactly that. I can't ask for any more. Absolutely brilliant performance from both cars. Sundin to come back after the slow start, and Surikov to really, he was on the pace today, really put the hammer down. How fortunes change. We're absolutely celebrating to the high heavens over picking up 5 points. But that is how tough it is. That's how tough it is. You've got to reset your sights and be realistic. And a double points finish, given our circumstances, is a massive achievement. What? We lost 1.4 million? How's that happened? That seems like a lot of money to lose, that, doesn't it? Normally we would lost 600 grand, and unless we've lost a 5-star sponsor. And our new engine is ready. Let's go to finances. Oh, okay, it's readjusted now, so we lose 1.7 million per race. How has that happened? That is a massive jump from losing only 600 grand a race to that. That is a massive jump. Wow. Anyway, we won't let that put a dampener on things because we did well. I'm almost reluctant to go to the interview because it's going to be something negative, isn't it? I just... Will they recognise the fact that this is a great achievement? What's your analysis of Scuderia Rossini's Wexler? He got unlucky. He's a good driver. Driver is open to discussing terms. Ah, so we butter him up and then we bring him in. It costs 1.5 million a race, but look at those stats. He's even better than bloody Surikoff. So if Sundin does decide to retire at the end of this season, we have a perfect replacement right here. Scuderia, well, he's 33 though as well, but if we just got him for one season. That's foolish. It's foolish to do that. It's not even value for money, is it? He's 33 for goodness sake. Our new engine is ready. We'll sort that out next time. Scouting report finished. Very good. Okay, so there you have it. We picked up points as I thought we would. Whew, I feel drained. Next race is in the Ardennes. It is the Belgian Grand Prix, and look at that. We have a potential variable situation in the race. Qualifying is down as cloudy. That could mean a shower or two also. Tyre wear is low, and the tyre selections look pretty good for a low tyre wear track. So it's another 16-lapper, 5-lap stints, very similar to Monza. Could we get back-to-back double point finishes here? This also looks like a potential. So I'm going to put my money on the table and say we're going to do it again. Join me next time to see if we can. Until then, see you soon.